Crolister, the master opponent. Hi guys, Crolister here with a Namco long play. With Arcade Archives not having added any new Namco arcade games in quite a while, and still going apart from Versus Family Tennis, I thought I'd try out Mr. Driller DrillLand on the Nintendo Switch, which I got for a discount, no less. Specifically, I'm playing the Nintendo Switch version, not the original. Or Gamecube, one or the other. Just so you know, this video is going to be pretty much mostly cutscenes. Not sure if any of the songs in this game are copyright protected. I'll find out later. Alright, so, this game is based on an arcade game, in fact, so it makes sense for me to play. We're gonna do the casual mode, because the classic mode is harder, a lot harder, and the game's already hard enough. So, let's do a cutscene and then get going.
さて、準備は整ったな。
そうですね。完成にこぎつけましたし。
それでは、お前らはアトラクションの準備に取り掛かれ。もう仕事終わりじゃないの？バイト代いらないなら、もう帰ってもいいぞ。
さて仕事に取り掛かるぞ。
早速ドリルランドへ行ってみよう。でもどうやって行くわね。ドリルランドへようこそ。あ、皆様招待状をお持ちですね。ではこちらへどうぞ。あんなところにエレベーターがあるわん。さあこちらへ。それでは行ってらっしゃいませ。どこまで降りていくんだろう。ドリルランドは地下500メートルに建てられた巨大テーマパークです。ドリラー協会と指定王国が開発した夢のレジャーランドをどうぞお楽しみください。うわー、すごいすごいすごいすごいすごいわん。これがアトラクションだわん。うん、これ面白そうだね。入ってみる？何参加できるのはお一人様です。だって。
ロボットでも参加できるのでしょうか。
大丈夫だろう。しかも参加っていうか実際に挑戦するらしいよ。仕事でもないのに無駄に体を動かすってのもなんだな。
まあいいじゃないの。せっかく来たんだしさ。
So, in the main game, there are 5 different attractions that are the different games that you can play, and you can do them in any order. In my long play, I'll start off with the World Drill Tour.
対象誰でも OK。 やったー、僕にもできるのがあるわん。他のってできないの？そうだわん。看板には書いてないけど、他のは全部身長制限に引っかかるわん。
そりゃ犬だしな。
ああ、犬をバカにしたわね。許さんわ。プチ、冗談だよ。ほら行こう。もう。
The World Drill Tour is... It's... Hush. The World Drill Tour is basically just like Mr. Driller Original in the arcade. You just dig to a certain depth and you win. To start, you do an easier 7-column game. You can play as Hori Susumu, the main character, while balanced, and Hot and Meyer, a quicker character, Hori Ataru, a very fast character, more for experts, Hori Taizo digs extremely quickly. Heringer Z, he can survive getting crushed once. And Poochie, the dog, he can jump higher than the others. Most people that do a long play of this game use Poochie. This video will be no exception. Because I like the idea of being able to jump higher just to grab air capsules. If you've never played or watched anybody play a Mr. Driller game before, you basically dig your way down to the bottom of the stage and try to make a certain depth in order to beat the game. As you dig, blocks will collapse, and you have to be extra careful not to get crushed underneath them. Blocks of the same color will disappear together, and if they fall and form a combination of 4 or more, they will automatically be eliminated. You also want to be careful not to dig away the X blocks. On top of taking more digs on them to destroy, they also release a harmful chemical that depletes your air supply faster. So try not to get ambushed with them. Keep an eye on your air and make sure it doesn't deplete. It'll deplete as you survive on one stock. If your air is completely gone, or if you get crushed by a falling block, you lose a life. Every air capsule you pick up also increases point value by 100. There are some levels that have less than 4 color blocks, which can make combo clearing both cool and dangerous. Just pay attention to your surroundings as you dig your way downward. If you want to play it safe, you can wait for all of the blocks to land before you progress. Just be careful of your remaining air supply. If you want a tip to help you beat the game a little bit better, also pay attention to the color of the falling blocks as they come. And if a block of that color is on the left or right side as it falls, you should be safe to continue going down. If not, you're going to need to veer quickly before it smashes you. This game is a lot more difficult than it looks. It really is. It is fun, though, as Namco arcade games go. This was originally a Gamecube game, and I think the original Gamecube game might have been a Japan only release. Of course, this is the Nintendo Switch version, and it should also be on the PlayStation 4, I think. So, it is the same game, it just has slightly sharper graphics for the games themselves. So, not much of an alteration, if I may say. This game also has a demo on the Nintendo eShop, if you want to try this level out for yourself. Alright, one section left to go. Well, that was close. You gotta be really smart and basically give your brain a workout while playing this game. So, you have to pay extra attention to the surrounding blocks and all that stuff, you know. So, there's one down. The most basic of the 5. You get a stamp and points for each attraction you beat or rebeat. So, say no.
そうだね。なんか世界は一つ、人類は皆兄弟って感じがした。犬は出てこなかったわ。世界中の犬仲間を見たかったわ。でも楽しかったからいいわ。
Silly dog.
ポイントたまったらどうなるの？お店でドリラーカードやグッズが買えるみたいだよ。次行くわ。どこ行くわ？いろいろ売ってたり見学できたりするショッピングモールがあるみたい。口はしゃぎすぎ。
The stamps help you recall what attractions on what levels you've beaten so far, and points can be redeemed at an in-game shop for various goodies. Alright, Star Driller.
これはミスタードリラーの称号を持ってないとダメってことだよな。30歳までとはどういうことじゃ。
まあまあ、きっと過酷なんですよ。
そっか。じゃあ進むに任す。
じゃあ行ってきます。
気をつけろ。宇宙では息を止めるんだぞ。
未体験の宇宙ゾーンへご招待。スタードリラーへようこそ。
Alright, so Star Driller is basically you take classic style Mr. Driller format, add hazards and power-ups, and you got yourself Star Driller. It's a space-themed game with 10 columns, where you can only play as Hori Susumu, the main character. And basically you dig your way to the bottom as you would a normal game. Except, throughout the game, there are various hazards and power-ups. The question mark capsules gave you various power-ups or traps as you pick them up. The barrier prevents you from being crushed once, so that can be useful. Like with air capsules, you get more points for each successive one that you pick up, within 1 credit. Be careful. There's also this power-up that destroys all blocks on screen, taking care of some of the clutter for you. Keep in mind that not all of the items you can get from these are helpful. There are some trap items as well, so... If you get a black hole, you need to keep your distance from where it appears, or it'll send you back to the beginning of the current level you're in. Not good. There's another barrier. There's also the max air, which increases your maximum air capacity. That could be useful for the later levels of this attraction. The booster, which increases your movement speed. There are also star blocks that'll stay there for a moment and then disappear right in front of your eyes. One of my favorites, the gravity power-up, which reduces the falling speed of the blocks. Take advantage of those while you can. Well, that was close. One section left to go. Whoa. I'm gonna have to break the X block, I'm afraid. Be careful not to get caught in those. Meteor, I see no point in this at all. Your supply's getting short, I know. And the meteor doesn't help. That comet that went by just went and killed me, so... yeah. No thanks to that unwanted surprise. Alright, moving forward.
おかえり。どうだった？宇宙ってすごいよ。考えられないようなことが起こるし。宇宙ラクダにも乗れてよかった。
何？ラクダ？
嘘だよ、父さん。見てなかったの？ずっと居眠りしてたの。
おい、ポイントはたまったか？
うん、ちゃんと溜まってるよ。
おお、そうか。よしよし。
いやあ皆さんどうですかな、このテーマパークは。
楽しませてもらってます。
いやー、ポイントがなかなかいいぞ。そんなことばっか言ってんなよ。
ゆっくりしていってください。お楽しみはまだまだこれからですよ。特にドリルランドの最大のアトラクションも楽しみにしていてくださいね。それでは私はこれで。
最大のアトラクションってなんだろう？
よっしゃ、次はどこだ？ さ、どこに行くんだ？
Alright, next up, I'm going to do the Drindy Adventure.
ここに行こう。冒険者の挑戦を待つだって。
ここは世界中を飛び回っているわししかいないな。
そうだね。
では行ってくるぞみんな。
父さん、ヘルメット。
おお。
大丈夫なんかな。
古代遺跡の秘宝をめぐる冒険活劇ドリンディアドベンチャーへようこそ。
So, in Drindy Adventure, you have to play as Dig Dug. I mean, Hori Susumu. He's actually Suzumu's father, by the way. And you basically dig to the bottom like you would in normal games, except you have to get enough of the gold character tokens as you descend. There are traps everywhere, so be careful. You see the gold character I just picked up? You need to get enough of those in order to beat the game. Boulders will roll from side to side until they make enough collisions and then crumble, and will smash you, costing you a stock if you get caught underneath them. You have 4 lives in this game also, instead of 3. And if falling blocks can join to one another by color, they will not clear. So, keep in mind that the boulders also break a block as they roll, if they're rolling fast enough. Gotta be really smart and plot your path while you're getting around the boulders. Keep in mind also that while you can drill a block directly above you, you cannot drill at the block while they're falling. There are more gold characters in the game, just so you know, than you require to pick up to win. If you get more than that or every single one of them, though, you can obviously get some more points. Point values increase by 100 for each one you pick up. In my personal opinion, Drindy Adventure might be one of the easier games to beat for survival, though even it still requires you to play smart. I'm mainly referring to the later loops of the game, which I plan to save for separate videos. The solid, non-diggable blocks are great for taking cover underneath them to protect you from any falling blocks that get above them. And air is meaningless in this game. There's no air that you need to worry about the supply of. You can just dig away and just stay clear of the hazards as you collect gold. There are also spike traps. They will engage as soon as you run underneath them, so get out of their way quickly upon so. Boulder. Final section. Keep in mind that the gold characters obstruct the movement of the boulders. How did I not get crushed there and then, huh? That was awesome. Yeah. Gotta be careful going down here. Let's see. That was not a smart move at all. How did I not get crushed, huh? I can afford to miss some of them. No big deal. Playing more gore where that came from, huh? Not sure what the deal with the camel is. Oh well.
一時はどうなることかと思ったよ、お父さん。
頭でも打ってくればちょっとはマシになったんじゃねえか。何か言ったか当たる。
泰造さんが参加するとなればファンの私としてはやっぱ甘くなっちゃいますね。なんだお前、岩を落とすの手加減してたのか？うん。
ああ、でもわかるかも。ハテル様が来てたら岩なんか落とさないもん。
お前らな、それじゃアトラクションにならんだろうが。
3つ目攻略っと。なかなか順調順調。
あそこにいるのはフルイードさんではありませんか？
ああ、本当だ。何か忙しそうだね。ドリルランドが完成したからといって仕事が終わったわけじゃないんだな。ねえ進む、フルイードさんって誰かに似てる気がするわん。え、急に何を言ってるんだいプチ。似てるって誰に似てるのさ。わからないわん。気のせいかもしれないわん。 まあいいわ。次行くわ。変なプチ。さあ、どこに行くわ。
Alright, here's Horror Night House.
心臓の弱い方お断りか。怖いのかな。出るのかな。相当怖いんじゃないの。
だらしねえ。そんなの俺が言ってやる。おお、さすがは我が息子。うるせえ、茶化すんじゃねえ。
なんか正し書きが。このアトラクションはコウモリとか出ちゃうので十分気をつけてお進みくださいだって。
コウモリ出るのか。
決して一人で掘りすぎないでください。ホラーナイトハウスへようこそ。
So, in the Horror Night House, Hori Ataru is stepping forth to take this challenge on, being the brash kind of character and the brother of Susumu. While he was confident at first, he shows that he's apparently afraid of bats. You should know, bats are actually harmless in real life, though they are known to carry diseases. In a lot of horror films and stuff, though, they are very common. What you need to do here is find vials of holy water, and then inject it into blocks while the ghosts are within them. That'll cause them to turn into crystals, and you collect enough of them in order to progress. There is no air in this game, just pure vitality. And if you break a block while a ghost is in it without using holy water on it first, Ataru will get attacked by bats, and will lose some of his health. So be careful not to get reckless with your digging. You'll also lose some health by getting crushed by blocks as well, obviously. Like I said, though, there is no air. You can even restore health by picking up hard objects. You can only carry one vial of holy water at once, so I recommend trying to find another one and using the one you had just before you pick up the next one, if you possibly can. Blocks will not disappear upon melding with others of their color in this game. You want to be careful not to stay directly next to a block with a ghost in it for a few seconds also, because they'll spit acid at you, and that damages you even more than the bats do. The crystals will also vanish if you fail to pick them up quickly enough, so keep that in mind as well. And the ghosts cannot pass through the white blocks. Those are like the purified blocks, I guess. It's a giant statue of a guy impaled by a stake. Alright then.
ずっとこんなもんよ。ちょろいちょろい。
アタルさん、ちょっと顔色が悪いです。あと脈拍も早いようですが。
こっそりコウモリに変装してアタル様に抱きつこうとしたのに失敗した。
なこと。さあ、片付けと清掃始めますよ。
わかったわよ、うるさいわね。
その格好ですんな。
よし、これで4つクリアか。
アテル様。
き、エグリの声だ。
韓国トリラーの連中だわ。
暗黒トリガー参上。
お前ら、ここで何やってんだよ。
我々はここのアルバイトをしてるんです。結構時給がいいんですよ。おい、エグリ、まだ仕事中だ。さっさとあっちのゴミを捨ててこい。
何よ、命令しないでよ。ていうか、エグリって呼ばないでって言ってるでしょ。ミュージック離せ。バカ。アテル様。
それでは皆さん、失礼します。
おう。うるさいのがやっと消えたか。お前おっかない顔してんな。
何か匂うわん。どうしたのプチ。韓国ドリランがいるってことがどうも気になるわん。
別にあいつらがバイトしてたって大したことじゃないんじゃないか。
そうなんだけど、何か気になるんだわん。
よくわかんねえな。ほら、次行くぞ次。さあ、どこに。
One more. The Hole of Druaga.
このアトラクションの参加は女性の方専用だとさ。
じゃあ僕しかできないね。あと男性の方を一人連れてきてくださいだって。進むはとあれいない。まあ
アンナ、これ面白そう。
進む、いいから来て。
ちょっとどこ連れて行くのさ。
地下に潜む悪魔を倒す今とは別の時間、別の世界の物語、ドルアーガの穴へようこそ。
A game inspired by the 1984 arcade hit The Tower of Druaga, and the most complex game in this game to understand how to do it. I'll explain it as I play. So... In this game, we're playing as Anna Hottenmeyer, the female character. In the Hole of Druaga, you lose 1 hit point with every dig you do, so you have to be careful not to be greedy about digging. So even though there's no air, and the X blocks will not deplete your air upon breaking them, you'll still lose a lot of hit points trying to dig them. There are also enemies based on the Tower of Druaga, like slimes. And as you dig your way through, you'll find potions, which restore your health a little bit, and drill stones in 4 different colors, which can give you various abilities to help you beat the game. Pay extra attention to the map while you're playing, so you know the connection of rooms within the playthrough that you're doing. Knights are rather dangerous. I recommend avoiding them as opposed to fighting them. Red drill stones destroy enemies and blocks of a set color. Green ones restore your vitality at will. Blue ones recolor the blocks around you, as well as the warp you'll see up ahead. And yellow ones enhance your ability momentarily. Try to collect as many of them as you can while you're looking for the key. Alright, that's not where we need to go. So we're gonna need to go to the main point and go to the right. If you reach the bottom of a dead end, you'll get a blue drill stone called Warp, which will allow you to go to the starting point of any room in the hole you've already visited. If you enter the room where the key is found, you'll know it because it'll instantly appear on the map for you. And if you're playing the game on classic mode instead of casual mode, enemies will take double the amount of hits they wood in order to destroy them. And that includes slimes also. So the only enemies you can really OHKO in original mode are the wizards. I'll be taking that life potion. I want that green drillstone. All the help I can get here. The key is guarded by Quox the dragon. You will need to wait for it to stop roaring or stomping before each individual hit. And the roars can change the color of blocks, and the stomps can cause blocks to fall upon you. You can defeat it quicker by using blast drillstones of its color. Then after you defeat it, use warp to go back to where the gate is, if you possibly can. Once you have the key, go to the room with the gate, and you can confront Druaga there. Recolor X, what good's that gonna do? I need blast drillstones of the 4 different colors, because they're the only way you can defeat Druaga. And enemies will not always give you items necessarily after you defeat them, just usually. Which is still somewhat of a troll in my opinion. Just attack the door once you have the key, and then you go down to an infinite bottom scrolling scene until you defeat Druaga. And the only way you can defeat Druaga is to use destroy red drillstones of the color based on the aura that it's having. Of course, I only have red and yellow, and it's currently green, which is not good. I'll have to dig and hope that I can survive. I do have a recolor blue, that'll work. Have to dig and hope that I can make it from there. And for whatever reason, Anna Hottenmeyer's playing the role of Gil, and Susumu is playing the role of Kai. You got the girl playing the boy, and the boy playing the girl.
なんだよもういきなりブロックの中に押し込まれて長い時間待たされるし変な格好させられるし何よなんでお姫様役じゃなくてドルアーガ役なのよ
そうぼやくなさっさと弁当食って次の回の準備をしろ今日のお弁当は卵焼きが入ってますよエグリさん大好きでしたよね
Druaga was played by a girl as well.
スタンプが5個になったぞ。ところで親父よ、スタンプが5個になると何かあるのか？いや、知らん。だよ、知らないで騒いでたのかよ。じゃあ、お前知ってるのか？だから知らないから聞いてるんじゃねえか。
まもなくドリルランドのビッグアトラクションが始まります。何か始まるみたいだよ。なんだろう、楽しみだわん。
Ladies and gentlemen, the show time!
Remember the ultimate attraction they talked about earlier? Well, here it is.
早く行かなきゃ。地震？
「
日のメインイベントの始まりだよ、ドリラーの諸君。
てめえ生きてやったのか。
この日を待っていたよ。君たちは私がこの土地になぜドリルランドを建造したかわかるかね。ここの真下の地底深くには巨大な地殻プレートがあるのだよ。その地殻プレートをこのデラックス地球破壊ドリルによって力を加えると、
ものすごいエネルギーの地震が発生するというわけじゃな。そうじゃな、マンホール博士。
セット博士。
その通り。さすがは Z 博士、飲み込みが早い。つまりだ、大地震でこのドリルランドもあっという間に崩壊し、君らの墓場に早変わりというわけだよ。
それだけではないぞ。これだけ大規模だと地上にも甚大な被害が出るはずじゃ。
私は長い間君たちに復讐することだけを考えてここまでやってきたのだ。それ以外は興味ないわ。さて、おしゃべりはこのくらいにしてそろそろ行くとしよう。生き埋めになる君らの姿を直接見られないのが残念だよ。
どうするんだワン、進む。どうするったって、とにかくあのドリルを食い止めに行かなきゃ。進む、僕も行く。アンナはドリルランドに残っているみんなを避難させて。でも時間がないんだ。早く。分かった。進む、気をつけてね。
Alright, so basically you have to catch up to the deluxe destruction drill and make it to its epicenter before Manhole reaches the tectonic plates that are set and causes an earthquake that destroys the land. This is easy. Just focus on going down, and you should be able to do it with relative ease. Then you have a long cutscene.
また邪魔をするか。しかし、まあいい。たった今自動運転に切り替えたところだ。放っておいても、こいつが地殻プレートにたどり着くようにね。
なんだって？
それではお手並み拝見といくかな。
衝撃を加えちゃう。何か方法は。そうだ、このドリルのモーターで逆回転させれば食い止められるかもしれない。ここが動力室か。あれ、 電池？よいしょ。これを逆さまにして、おっと。
Well, that worked out well, huh? And now we have staff credits. Enjoy.
Then I seem to be drowning in the winding cloud. A long time ago, when I could swim.
And at that time, Mama had a smile, and at that time, Mama would say, still a baby, and
of funny how they have a song that's entirely in English, even though the dialogue in the game is all in Japanese. Though still not quite as funny as the boys playing the girls and the girls playing the boys in the Hole of Druaga. Seriously, what was that supposed to be? Like a Shakespeare play? There's more in the cutscene.
ドタバタしてるうちに博士どっか行っちゃいました。骨折り損のくたびれ模型ってやつですよね。
ああ、うるさい。
お腹すきましたね。ラーメンでも食いに行くか。金ないから3人で一杯。しょぼいですね。
Those guys.
アトラクションの中身が増えてるわん。へえ、何か変わったのかな。前よりも少し難しくなったのが増えましただって。
ロボットにも難しいのでしょうか。知らんわそんなの。しかし難しくなったって聞いてちょっと燃えてきたぞ。年なんだからよ。張り切って怪我しても知らねえぞ親父。
よーし、頑張るぞみんな。さあ、どこに行こうかな。
So with that, wraps up the first part of the Mr. Driller DrillLand long play video that I had planned. In my next video from here, I will be playing the next set of attractions, which is basically the medium difficulty level, where the games are obviously more difficult. And I can beat all 5 of them in that level with no support items. So stay tuned for that up ahead as well. And I know I drew the drill the wrong color. I'll fix that before I upload the next video. Anyways, consider subscribing if you like this, and I'll bring out some more gaming content, Namco Arcade and otherwise, eventually. Till my next upload, I am Crolister, Master of Ponage. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next upload.